What's something about you during all of this that you've really changed, like you personally? Like, is there a new foundation that you've set throughout all of this?
I mean, definitely. I found out, definitely. One of the things I found out, Zach, about myself, it was like, man, I realized that the slowdown made me realize like what I'm really chasing. You know what I mean? Like the things I thought I was really chasing and what was really important, not as important as I thought it was. You know what I mean? So it made me really focus a lot more on family and just enjoying family and making sure they're good. And I've been having a ball, man. The relationship with my family has gotten that much closer, and it's been a good time. It's been a good time for me to reset and think and reevaluate some goals and life because of the slowdown. You know, when you constantly going, you just thinking like that's what you're supposed to be doing. But it's like, I still have my goals and my aspirations, but it kind of just it tilted a little bit to more making sure that I'm solid footed with my family. Because at the end of the day, this made me realize at the end of the day, when somebody could come to you and tell you you could close your business down, you have to close your business down. It's like really like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Really, what is it really about? That's powerful. That was powerful to me. That somebody could be like, I know this is your business, but guess what? We have to close it down. I was like, man, what am I really doing? You know what I mean? Like, what am I really doing? So that's how that changed me, Zach, to realize. And I need to get a non-essential. I'm definitely gonna get a essential business. I would definitely go get a business that's essential. So if this happens again, that's my main thing. I promise you that I will have an essential business. This would never happen to me again. But it made me realize those things. It made me realize those things. For
I
sure.
mean, I personally, I would say that you do have an essential business. I understand that.
True.
I understand that the boundaries.
I feel that way too. I know you're saying. Yeah.
I just find it really interesting that like health of this isn't the health of people isn't coming out of this more. Right. And so that's something that I hope that as the coming weeks, months, and years come through out of this is that more people start to live a more healthy lifestyle and are not straight up manipulated by marketing jargon that's telling them that, hey, it's okay. As someone who has lived that life, right? I mean, like, even just a few years ago, I was severely overweight, and, have completely adopted a healthy mindset, like, and lifestyle, like, you
look good too, Zach. You look good, man.
Appreciate it. I got that body by Z, the body by Z. But I just like it takes time, it takes effort into putting those things. And I think like we don't even recognize many times how we're manipulated into just be severely unhappy or to be unhealthy. And it's really interesting to me how we can control that, but how quickly we can be marketed towards and pulled into some of these other places that are just not good for the health of everyone. And so I hope that people that, during these times like this, that they recognize like, hey, I don't need to go get that Happy Meal or, extra value meal. It might taste great. It might be great, but like, that's probably not the best thing for us to be consuming, and it's cheap and it's easy, but that's not healthy. And I hope that more people will start to push that type of world out there, because I do think that it appears that, you're healthier, you have a healthier immune system, you eat healthier, you're going to be able to get through this a lot easier than if not. And I hope that more people will start to start recognizing and living that lifestyle. So
health is wealth, man. And health is no matter what else. If you don't have your health, nothing else matters. You know what I mean? So definitely health is definitely wealth. You can you can get over being broke, you get over so many things, but you get that terminal illness and that's something, it's a whole different battle. You know what I mean? So that is definitely so true. Zach, what things have you learned about yourself, man, during this?
I have a printer now. That's the biggest difference in my house. No, I mean, like, look, I mean, I at the beginning of all of this, I think I selfishly would say things to people like, well, why don't you have your foundations set, right? I've been working really, really hard to have those foundations set. And I recognize that, hey, like I have been working on that and they are really, really strong. So that, times like this, I'm still working out every day. Times where it's raining and it's windy, I'm still working out, right? The four walls don't matter. The mindset and the foundations are what matters. And I had been working on that anyway.
Preach.
I've been working on that stuff anyway. I think it's just that it's been reinforced during stuff like this. And I think that's what's really valuable. And that's why when all this stuff happened, I said to people like, well, what are you doing when things are good? because that's how you know when things go bad or the world is in a tailspin, and you can look at stuff and you're like, I still want to work out. I still want to do these things, right? Like I still want to eat this kind of way. Like that's how you know those foundations are good. And I think it's something that I think as a business owner, it's really easy to not think about those things, but then it's like, well, how much of this is actually affecting you? And so I think it's something I've been working on for years. And I just think that, being asked a question like that, it just makes you realize and reflect back and be like, all right, like you have been doing a good job at this.